just the way I always wanted. 더 바랄 것도 없어. 지금 이대로면 좋아. 따스한 햇볕이 가득 담은 Sand River. The bluebirds peacefully sing along that I love you.
Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. We are going to start a little week in the life vlog today. It is a Sunday. It's August 3rd, I believe. We've had a pretty boring day. Nothing too crazy. We slept in. We went to Costco, did our monthly grocery haul of like all the big things. And then we went over to see my parents for a little bit. They're going on a trip in a couple days, so we wanted to spend a little time with them and didn't film any of it. Literally, we came home and I spent the last 3 hours doing my nails. I think these are some of the best ones I've ever done. So we love that. Let's see how long they last. I'm hoping for 2.5 weeks, because in about 2.5 weeks we're going to be prepping to go on our last trip that we have planned for the year. So definitely for the summer. And I'll probably want to do fresh nails for that. But that's all you've missed today. It's like 6 o'clock and Rob and I have been craving chili, which, like, you know, maybe we're itching for fall a little bit. So I'm gonna make some chili. We're gonna see. I think that the meat is like thawed enough to make it. If not, I'll be making chicken nuggets. Let's see what ends up happening. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I have a call tonight with some of my friends to catch up. A lot of my friends that are still teaching go back to school either this week or like the next week or so. And I've just been thinking a lot about them. I didn't really get a chance to vlog, or I wasn't really vlogging when the summer started. And I had a lot of like sadness when the summer started because all my friends, like majority of my close friends, are teachers or, you know, maybe have taught before. And I had a lot of FOMO with like my friends being able to not work for summer break, and I was still obviously working now that I have a job that is not a teacher. But you know, I do think that this summer was like much healthier for me because when I was a teacher, and like you can go back and look at a lot of my summer videos, I would have like early summer videos. I would be like so excited and I'd have like a list of things I wanted to do and get like done for the summer. And then I would either like accomplish some or not as much as I wanted. And it would get to like the last couple weeks of summer and I would just be so anxious, dreading it. And it just felt like I was constantly counting down. And this summer, even though I had FOMO for like a couple weeks, honestly, from like the end of like the school year that I would have, you know, been teaching if I had stayed in Atlanta, which was like around Memorial Day, until I visited Atlanta, I was like pretty bummed that I couldn't, you know, not be working. But I went to Atlanta the first week of June. So really it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks that I was feeling this way. And I got to see all my friends that were teachers that live up there and some other people and just have like a nice little break. And then coming back and having only like 4-day weeks was pretty chill. And I felt like I had so much structure this summer that I was able to like keep routine and not feel like there was this countdown and this pressure to like get everything done that I want to get done this summer, because really all I need to do is just like make healthy habits and enjoy my life and not feel constant anxiety. And now that the school year is starting, like I literally didn't even remember. And last week, one of my friends, you know, messaged me, we were just chatting, and she was like, oh, I have to go back to work tomorrow for pre-planning. And I was just like, oh my God, the way that would send me into a spiral if that was happening to me right now. I was literally like getting my sweet treat before bed, and like that Monday, like the next day, I was doing my morning routine and like doing my breakfast, whatever. And I was just thinking, my gosh, thank goodness I am not anxious going to work today. Like, that is just so amazing. I feel so grateful that like I found this position. And you know, every job has its ups and downs and pros and cons, and this job isn't perfect at all, but I am just way less anxious and I feel like a much better version of myself in terms of like my mental health. in this job. And now that I've had a full summer where I wasn't off, now that the people I know are going back to work, I feel very happy that I am in this position. So that was a bit ranty, but I've just kind of been thinking about that this week. But yeah, I'm going to chat with some of my friends. One of them is starting first day of school tomorrow, like with kids. So we're going to chat with them and see how they're feeling. But yeah, let's go cook some dinner, and maybe I'll check in again tonight. But if not, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow.
어, 그때야 나와 이 거리를 걸어요. 난 그저 잔디밭에 누워 있어도 좋아요. 반짝이는 저기 아이폰 타워 shines from anywhere 아름다워. When I'm not with you, all these shiny seas.
Happy Tuesday. I am now at work in the parking lot. I'm about to go inside, have a productive work day, hopefully. Yesterday, I didn't vlog because I just wasn't in the right headspace and I was pretty tired from just starting the week. But at work yesterday, the power went out, which was kind of insane because it was storming so badly. But today, it looks like it might not be too rainy, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But yeah, we're going to have a great work day, hopefully, and then after work, Rob and I are going to go see a movie and have a nice little date night. So let's have a great day.
눈동자에 비친 아베뉴의 샹젤리제 그대와 같이 오르면 지겨워.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. I have not been the best at vlogging this week. It's just kind of been a pretty boring week. So I think I'm just going to continue this through the weekend. But I think you last saw me on Tuesday morning going into work. But we did go see the Superman movie on Tuesday night. Filmed nothing. My bad. But we really liked it. It was really nice to go out on a little date in the middle of the week. And we thought the movie was pretty good. So we got back pretty late. And then yesterday I was just catching up on sleep and went to work and didn't really do much in the evening. So, but now it's Thursday. I'm working from home. I'm trying to actually put on clothes because one, there's a meeting today, so I need to look like I'm not in my pajamas. But two, I want to feel more productive because sometimes I just don't feel that productive at home. So I put on a real outfit and we're working away. I do have, oh my gosh, this is something exciting that happened. I have a client call today in the middle of the day. Sorry, I heard a noise and it's my cat in the litter box. For a surprise proposal that might be happening for somebody. These are, people that I don't know, so that's exciting. So yeah, hopefully that goes well. I'll give you an update later, but for now I'm just going to be typing away, working, enjoying my day at home. Okay, I'm getting on a call with a coworker, so let's do a little work session. And I have a yogurt. Hi. Look at me, I'm in real clothes. Checking in most of the way through the workday. I had lunch and I took a little lunch break nap because I've been a little sleepy. But the workday's going good, getting a lot done. And we have a meeting in about 20 minutes, so wanted to check in. I did have my call with a photography client. I don't know if I said that it was for a proposal, but the guy that is trying to set this up, he found a good time in his workday to call me. So it was not very long, but we were able to book with him, which is great. And that's in a couple weeks. So I'm excited for that when it comes up. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. That always puts me in a good mood. And yeah, I am going to finish this work day just kind of relax, maybe chat with you guys about something else later. I really feel like I don't have much going on right now. I do tomorrow. I got ghosted by a potential photography client that was trying to message me earlier this week about taking photos tomorrow. So that never ended up working out, but that's okay. That happens. But instead, I'm going to be meeting up with one of my friends in town, and we're going to have a nice little coffee shop morning, edit a little bit. She's also a photographer. And yeah, it's going to be pretty great. It's going to be a pretty calm weekend. So maybe we'll do some organization because there's definitely some things in the house I want to organize. So that will be our goal this weekend. But yeah, I'm enjoying the view of the porch, and the cats are loving being outside even though it's a little too hot out. So let's do this meeting. Let's get things done. Keep the workday going. Hi friends, happy Saturday. It's actually about a week after the last clip. This week has just been kind of insane and we haven't really been doing too much, so I haven't really been in the mood to film anything. I think the last clip I showed on the Thursday before was me talking about maybe organizing some things. Mostly I just want to organize like a specific drawer in my closet that is just kind of insane. And then I wanted to do the desk, but I'm not really in the mood to do that this weekend, so we'll do that eventually. But yeah, I think we'll just kind of organize that drawer, maybe do some laundry this evening, cook some dinner. It's currently, I think it's August 16th. It's the middle of the month. We have this week, I'm going to try to film like a real vlog this week. And then the next week we're going on a cruise, which will be really fun. It's our last trip I think we're going to go on for a while. Definitely the last one we have booked. So I don't foresee any more really happening anytime this year, just because we already have a bunch of stuff coming up. But yeah, tomorrow we don't really have any plans. I might do some like basic chores. We want to clean the shower. We bought this like grout cleaner today. This is very exciting information, I'm sure. We want to clean the shower. I'm going to mop tomorrow probably. I was like considering maybe getting a pedicure tomorrow, but I got one only a couple weeks ago and it's totally fine. I just don't love it. I'm not loving the color anymore, but I think I'm going to be a frugal gal and just let it be and get a new one in a couple weeks when it's time to actually get a new one. It's really, we're just living this very normal, boring life. So I hope you're enjoying it. Let's go heat up some dinner because that's what I kind of want to start with. I'm pretty hungry. And while we're heating it up, I'm going to be listening to podcasts. I'm a big podcast gal. If you love podcasts, let me know. I'd love to chat about them. Tell me what your favorite ones are below. Currently, let me see, what are my favorite ones? I love a true crime podcast. I'm a big crime junkie girl. It's also Big Brother time, so I'm listening to a lot of Big Brother podcasts because we're in the middle of Big Brother season. But I mostly listen to those. I also really like Two Hot Takes. That one's really fun. Yeah, I just now listen to podcasts all day at work, and it's the best. So I'm going to keep listening to my little podcasts and cook some dinner and maybe watch some Love is Blind tonight because there's a new season out. Living the most extreme life. Rob and I had actually a really long day together. We like went and got breakfast and coffee. We worked out together today. I told him that tomorrow we need to do one of my workouts because we did like separate workouts, but I did the tail end of his with him. And that was fun. And then I took a nap in the middle of the day and I just took a shower. He's now gaming with his friends, so I'm going to let him be living his best life over there. And we're going to cook some dinner for both of us. Okay. Why have I been yapping for so long? See, I told you guys I'm a yapper. This is now going to be the thing. I'm just going to talk forever. But yes, let's go get some dinner heated up. morning. Happy Sunday. Last night I made the dinner, or I heated up our leftover steak and watched a little bit of Love Island UK. Not Love Island, LOL. Love is Blind UK. And just kind of relaxed. I also was using my computer to look at Pixie Set a little more. Pixie Set is the engine I use for my website, but they also have like different parts in there that you can like make contracts and send questionnaires to clients. And so I was kind of, playing around in there, see what's in there for me for a little bit. And then I truly went to bed at like 10 o'clock. So not super exciting. It's now like 10 in the morning. It's 10:20. I didn't wake up until like 9, and the cats were so cute. They were cuddling in bed right next to me. And it just made me not want to wake up. Oh, look, there's one. Hello. Can I help you? I was just talking about how nice you are and cuddly. But yeah, I did get up, made myself a little yogurt granola bowl, and just had a calm little breakfast. Rob is still asleep. That's why I'm over here in his office. It's pretty far from our room. I let the cats go outside, and we're gonna have a chill morning. Some things I want to get done today are we're gonna organize all the places I want to now that it's the day and not 7, 8 o'clock at night. We're gonna start with the closet. We're gonna do the bathroom, like mostly just the bathroom drawers and my nail bin. Like my bin to has all the stuff that I do my nails with is really bad. And then my desk. So I'm probably not gonna start. I'll probably do the closet, but otherwise I'm gonna wait because I want to make sure Rob's awake so I don't wake him up by clanking around. But with the closet, in the main closet, we have all the drawers in there are mine, and there's some of them that are just not organized at all. And then out in our dresser, I think there's an empty drawer. So I'm gonna see what I can move into that drawer, or if Rob wants it. Or truly, if I can fit everything without needing it, then it's an extra drawer for things in the future. But I'm going to organize that. There's some drawers, like I said, that are pretty organized, but there's some in that closet that are bad. So I want to go through them. And then the desk, every drawer on the desk is kind of a mess. I want to go through it, throw away things I don't need, organize it a bit. And then the bathroom, there's really only one main drawer that's really bad that I want to clean out or just organize a bit. So we're going to do that. I also need to do some laundry today. And yeah, it's going to be pretty calm, pretty chill day. So cheers. Not at getting stuck on the ice. Okay, this is the main drawer I want to organize. Pretty much every other drawer, actually these two. These are all organized, this one's organized. These are just jewelry. So, this drawer is like every tank and workout top and sports bra that I own, and it's literally just like in piles. And then this drawer is my bathing suits and my bras. And I just want to make them look nicer. I don't really plan on moving these anywhere unless I have no room after I fold them all nicely. So enjoy this little time lapse of me doing this. Okie doke. It's a while later. We did a lot of chores today that I didn't end up filming. Like you saw, I organized the desk and the dresser drawers. I did end up organizing like a little drawer in the bathroom that I didn't film. And then the nail stuff, actually, I was like, you know what, let me wait until I get all this out to do my nails, because then I'll have to take it all out anyway. And I just didn't really want to do it, and I'm ready to eat dinner, so I didn't want to do it. But we got a lot done today. Rob cleaned the entire shower, which we have a pretty big like standing shower, so he like scrubbed it all down, which was really great. And he was able to clean out the drain too, which is always a mess because, you know, I have long hair. And then I mopped, we did all the laundry, we did the dishes, we ran the dishwasher, we wiped down like the entire living room and dining room and kitchen, and I just feel really productive. So we had a pretty chill at-home day. I've changed into some shorts because it was getting kind of warm, even though I'm still in my sweatshirt. And we're going to heat up some dinner. Also, today we made a crock pot meal in the middle of everything, so that's now done. We made chicken tacos. Rob is like the person who really makes them, so I don't really know the exact recipe, but we have like chicken breast and salsa and chicken stock and like some seasoning for, it's been like 6 hours now at this point, and we've already shredded it up and it's sitting in there just getting all nice and flavorful. I made rice last night for the steak leftovers. Like I made fresh rice like you saw, so we're good with that. I just have to make some beans, and then we're gonna have little chicken taco bowls with some chips, and we're gonna watch some more of The Biggest Loser documentary. I don't know if anyone's into documentaries, or but I watch so many of them, especially the ones on Netflix. And I grew up like knowing The Biggest Loser was a thing, and maybe watching some episodes here and there. I definitely had a family, like I have one brother, and obviously my parents, and our family watched TV together like every night, whether it was like American Idol or Survivor or a movie. We were watching a bunch of random stuff, so I feel like we watched The Biggest Loser at one point in time, but we weren't like watching it every year. But then when I went to college, sorry, I'm trying to open the beans. We need a new can opener so bad. When I went to college, I really discovered my like love for reality TV, and I watched so many seasons of The Biggest Loser like in my college dorm room in my first apartment, that I don't know why, it was just like background kind of stuff to put on while I was like cleaning my room or, you know, doing laundry or whatever. So I've watched a lot of The Biggest Loser, but probably not for like 8 years or more. And when this Netflix documentary trailer dropped on TikTok, I saw it and I said, oh my gosh, I have to watch that. And then, hold on, I have to get a fork. Oh, a spoon came out. Anyway, when I saw the trailer, I thought I have to watch this. But obviously I watch most documentaries with Rob, and I said like, I sent it to him, and he was like, what is that show? Or I've never seen it. He probably knew what it was. He probably just had never really seen it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to watch this then. So we have watched 2 out of the 3 episodes so far, and we're gonna finish it while we eat dinner. It's the wrong burner. I just use that burner all the time. We're gonna finish it while we eat dinner, and that's gonna be really great. I'm trying to think of other things we've watched recently that we like really loved. We love a true crime documentary. What did we watch recently? We recently watched the Balloon Boy documentary, which is a couple months old now, I think, but Rob had no clue what that was, and I was like, no, I remember that for sure, because I was in middle school, I think, when that happened. And I just remember the TV being on about that. My parents loved watching the news when I was growing up, so I feel like any like big news spectacle I definitely remember. But yeah, no, it definitely is something we were watching. But I'm gonna watch that with him while we eat dinner, and then I'm probably gonna edit this video, to be honest. I think I'm gonna post it this week. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, maybe do a little montage of the evening, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I know it was kind of crazy, and crazy is maybe not the right word. I know it was kind of like boring and mundane, and kind of all over the place in terms of the days I vlogged, but it was fun for me nonetheless. I'm gonna try to be good at vlogging this week. I have nothing exciting planned, but we are gonna be prepping to go on a cruise the week after, so I'm probably just gonna be talking about that a little bit. Just trying to be open and honest with like random things that I'm into or reading or liking or whatever. So that's going to be the week coming up. But thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day or night. Keep spreading positivity, and I'll see you in the next one.